Hello, everyone. This is Peter Lowe. This is my first podcast, and I'm going to talk about why I wrote the book, Leadership Looks Like This Sometimes. The title actually comes from the cover page. The cover page is actually a picture of my previous boss, Robert Siren, for Peconic Landing. I caught him fishing in his suit with his nice shoes on a beach, and he caught a striped bass within the first cast. The reason he was there doing that was because we were in the office and a resident came by and said, "Bob, the fish are running. The fish are running." He grabbed me out of my office and said, "Come on, let's go. Let's go, Pete." We went and got a fishing pole and went down there, and this was just out of the blue fun stuff. And I ended up taking a picture. I said that someday I'm going to use this picture on a book that we write together. I said it's probably going to be about leadership because at the time we were training our leaders on how to be great leaders so that we could become a best company of New York. And they actually did achieve it. We had a great time during those years. Last year, I decided to go to Norway for class reunion because I was an exchange student there. When I was out of high school. When I was there, I met up with my old host family. The father of the family, Niels Arnhagen, wrote a book. He wrote a book on leadership based on being a soccer coach. He was actually one of the most famous soccer coaches in Norway. After seeing that, I'm like, I have a story to tell. I have a story of 20 plus years of HR, watching executives and leaders in different organizations, what they do and how it affects the staff around them. So I decided that I wanted to write a book. The other side of this story is that growing up, I had problems reading and writing. Even though I wasn't diagnosed with dyslexia at the time, I was put in special reading and writing classes throughout my education. I always wanted to be a teacher, but I felt like if you can't read or write, how can you be a teacher? I was still determined to go on and do something great. I was challenged my entire life through reading and writing, through my bachelor's degree, through my master's degree, all through my career, trying to write different policy procedures, good employee communication. Lo and behold, AI comes up and I started to play around with it a little bit to write stories for my family. I just took different facts from their life and started to write little stories that many people thought were very true, although it was just the facts I was providing. The story was being written by a ghostwriter. I thought if my family can feel that these stories are something they could relate to, I thought I could do the same thing with this leadership book, that I could write down my thoughts and my ideas and my stories enough that the tool could then be my ghostwriter. So that's what I did. It was really exciting to see how it came out. I'm excited to share it. I also want to encourage people that have been challenged all their life with different things. There are ways to overcome and there are ways to succeed. You just have to decide what you want to do and go for it. There's a lot of things that are thrown at you, but the way you approach people shouldn't be that difficult if you use some basic human tools. So I hope you enjoy the book and I appreciate you watching this video.